All right, welcome to 2C Notes, which is solving systems of equations. Now we're going to highlight today with talking about no solutions and infinite solutions. That's something new for us. Here's some notes, some quick notes on top. We're going to solve them just the way we solve any other multi-step equation. So we're going to start out, if you have anything to distribute, we distribute it. So negative 4 times 2x is negative 8x. Negative 4 times a positive 1 is negative 4, so minus 4. Equals the right side doing no distributing. Now I'm going to gather my like terms. I always look to see if there are like terms on the same side of the equal sign. Those are not like terms. And then on the right side, those are not like terms. They do not both have x's. And then I look, do I have like terms on opposite sides of the equal sign? So I try to always look at my variable terms first. And those are x's, so we're going to get those together to go across the equal sign. So if my like terms are on opposite sides of the equal sign, I need to do the opposite operation. So we have that this is a subtraction or negative, so we're going to add 8x. And then we're going to add 8x to the right side. It just so happens when we add 8x to negative 8x, that goes away. That's 0. And the negative 8x plus 8x is 0. The negative 4 will come down, and the negative 2 will come down. Now in this case, let's look at what we have left. There's no x's left, so that's going to be a special case. Does negative 4 equal negative 2? No, it does not. It does not equal. So we do a little line like that says not equal to. And those are not equal, so that'd be a no solution. So on the right here, there is no possible number that could work as a solution to the equation. That means, all right, now we're going to work out an infinite solutions, all real numbers. So what that will look like. So we're going to start out the exact same way. I see distributing, so this 3 is going to multiply in. First, I'm going to bring the left side of the equal sign down. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times a negative 3x is a negative 9x, so minus 9x. And then that minus 8 will come down. I'm going to look to see, do I have any like terms on the left side of the equal sign? No. Do I have any like terms on the right side? Yes, I do. I have 3 minus 8. So I'm going to put those together first. So I'm going to copy down the left side. 3 minus 8 is a negative 5. And then minus 9x will come down. Now I have like terms on opposite sides of the equal sign. Now I have negative 9x and negative 9x. So I'm going to put those together. We're going across the equal sign. So when we go across the equal sign, we need to do opposite operation. So as a minus 9x, so I'm going to add 9x. Add 9x. The negative 5 will come down. Negative 9x plus 9x get 0. Negative 9x plus 9x is 0. The negative 5 will come down. And now we look at the result, what we have. Does negative 5 equal negative 5? Yes, it does. It always does. So in this case, we'll call it infinite solutions, meaning you can put any number you want in for x in the original problem, the start, any number you want in for x, and it'll always work. We could also call it all real numbers. So that's every number that you've ever known and more. And that will be your answer for the day. So these equations are either you're going to come up with like a number equals a different number, something like that, or negative 10 equals 10. Like, it just doesn't make sense. 0, or let's go with 8 equals 7. None of those make sense. Anytime you get that, those are no solutions. Oh my goodness. If you get something like 5 equals 5, well, yeah, that makes sense. Or 0 equals 0, yeah, that makes sense. Negative 6 equals negative 6, yeah, that makes sense. These are all equals negative 6. Those are all make sense always. So those are infinite solutions. And you notice there are no x, so these are called special cases, and there are no variables left. in the equation. That will tell us that it's going to be, that should be your clue that it is going to either be no solution or infinite solutions. So let's take a look. I'm going to do a couple problems here. So number one, what do we do first? We distribute. Multiply in 3 times 2x is 6x. 3 times a positive 2 is positive 6. Minus 3x comes down, equals 6 plus 3x. No other parentheses. I look to see if there's any like terms on the same side of the equal sign, and there are. 6x minus 3x is 3x. On the right side, there are no like terms. Now, are there like terms on opposite sides of the equal sign? Yes, there are. I'm going to get my x terms together first. You don't have to, but it typically is the best way to go. So it's a positive 3x, so I'm going to subtract 3x. Subtract 3x. 3x minus 3x is 0. The positive 6 comes down. 3x minus 3x is 0 on the right also. The 6 comes down. Now, does 6 equal 6? Yeah, it does. So that would be infinite solution. You notice that the variables terms all went away. There are no variables on the 6. There's no x. So we just say infinite solutions, or you could say all real numbers. Either one. Okay, and let's take a look at number 4. I see, again, we have some distributing. So that's 7, multiply it in. On the left side, we're going to bring that down. There's no distributing. 7 times x is 7x. 7 times a positive 2 is a positive 14, so I write plus 14. Now we also have negative 4 that gets distributed in. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times negative 7 is positive 28. Now let's gather some like terms. I see there are like terms on the right side of the equal sign here in my constants. So on the right side I have 7x minus 4x is 3x. I have 14 plus 28, positive 14 plus 20 plus from here, 28 is 42. And the left side is just going to come down for now. Now let's look at if we have any like terms on opposite sides of the equal sign. We do. So let's get those together. So on opposite sides of it, we have to do opposite operations. So instead of plus, it's minus. 3x minus 3x is 0. 3x minus 3x is 0. That's negative 13 equals 42. That doesn't make any sense. Negative 13 can't equal 42, so that'd be a no solution. All right, if you need some answers, you want to look it over. You have x equals negative 4, x equals 0. And if you have any other questions,